Hey everybody, welcome to another one of Chris's beer reviews. Not only do I have a beer that is extremely hard to find, it is called, what is it called? It is called the Spring Bock. But I also have my little kitty cat here. Normally she's really skittish and she runs around and stuff, but she's in heat, so she's just chilling out. Chilling out. I got a cool hobgoblin glass, and let me just read a little bit of stuff for you here. Apparently, this is Amsterdam Spring Bock. We got a 7% ABV beer, alcohol by volume, a 500 milliliter bottle. It is obviously considered a strong beer. It says respect the Bock. It's cool. It actually says respect the Bock. You got like little antlers here in the shirt and stuff. It's like respect the Bock. All natural, cold filtered, never heat pasteurized. Store cool and dark to keep fresh. Oh, now she's running away. Well, if she's running away, I'm gonna fix my kit. No, I'm just gonna keep the camera the way it is. All right. Our award-winning Double Bock is brewed in celebration of the arrival of spring, rich, creamy, and full-bodied. This strong that doesn't even make sense. The strong lager uses 7 types of malt to achieve a deep mahogany color and a bold stature. Vast quantities of hops are added to balance the chocolate and treacle flavors. Treacle, T-R-E-A-C-L-E. I've never heard that word before. It says purity, passion, revelry. Spring Bock is aged 3 times longer than regular lagers and can be cellared for later enjoyment. We present this beer for you to enjoy in recognition of your request for taste adventure. Well, that sounds like a beer reviewer for you. That's about it. I read a lot of stuff. I apologize. If you can go to amsterdambeer.com to check it out some more. We got a little frilly willy thing here. I'm just gonna try to peel that off. I'm gonna drink this and then I'm gonna be sad because I don't really know where else to get it. Oh, awesome! Check it out. It does have your traditional Amsterdam cap, which is awesome. Most of the time, when you have a frilly, stupid cap thing, you peel it off, and usually there's just a plain old head. That is not the case in this circumstance. So, it's time for the pop. I'm gonna try to do it with my thumb this time for fun. No, that doesn't work. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Alright. Oh, there we go. Wiener! Oh yeah, right off the beginning, you don't really get any of those 7 malt smells that they're talking about. Well, let's just put it this way. There's so many that it's hard to pinpoint. So, hops. You can't screw up hops. You know what hops smells like. They all have a very distinct flavor to them. It's a very thick aroma. Here goes the poor people. Just like what it was talking about, it's got that mahogany color. It definitely looks like one of those beers that doesn't give a lot of head. So that's why I'm pouring it the way that I'm pouring it. So everybody forgive me because I do like head in my beer. I'm actually quite surprised at how that turned out. One thing I'm noticing as I'm pouring this is the bubbles dissipate quite quickly. So yeah, check out that. Check out those bubbles, man. Holy schmoly, those are some awesome bubbles. You got a very clear head. Not too special. Yeah, I've really lost the flavors or the aromas there. So here we go. Crazy dark mahogany color. Oh wow, you know what? You can't even see it because it looks so dark. I'm gonna try to get it to shine. Okay, now you can see. You can see right here a little bit of the mahogany color. I apologize. I really do need to buy a flashlight to up these reviews a little bit better. And according to the head, I can pour the rest in. Dun, 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 dun. Looks like a root beer float head. Just the way that I like them. All right, let's go in for the taste. Oh, wow. Woohoo! Wow. That's good. Regardless of the fact that there's a lot of hops in here, they're not really strong. They're blended very well. In fact, on the aftertaste, I'm actually kind of picking up on like a chocolate flavor. Did it say something about chocolate? I'm getting better at this, man. Woo! I should do the review and then read the bottle after just to prove my point. Sorry, I keep blowing little hairs around because this freaking cat is shedding like crazy in her heat cycle. Yeah, wow. It's kind of like a roasted, because of the hops, I think that mixed with the chocolate, it's developing some kind of a roasted chocolate taste. The malts are really adding to like a syrupy texture. Wow, this is really good. I'm trying to relate it to something. It reminds me so much of something. Wow. People aren't going to believe me when I say this, but for those who have had the privilege of trying Young's chocolate stout, is it Young's double chocolate stout? I don't remember anymore. Yeah, I think it's double chocolate stout. The aftertaste of this beer resembles the initial taste that you get from Young's double chocolate stout. Although, if you're going to try this beer, say you don't like hops, if you try this beer and then you go and you don't like it, please, Young's double chocolate stout is a beer of its own kind. Like, you should be trying that first. This is for the experts. Wow. It's really good. And you know what? The more that I look at it, the head, I think the head has a lot to do with the chocolate. Now that I'm looking at the head, it's not too clear. Like, I'm kind of like down on an angle. Usually I'm like right up here. When I look down, it does have like a chocolate appearance. And you know, that first whiff I just had there actually smelled a little bit like chocolate. So it's really strange how things are kind of going back and forth with me here. That's probably the magic of this beer, is how you're able to flip-flop from the aromas to the different tastes. It's actually quite unbelievable. Now, it's a 7% ABV beer. It does taste within that proximity. No word of a lie. This is actually pretty damn good, I'm going to have to say. So damn good that I could buy this regularly if I knew where the hell it was all the time. I think I actually got this when I was either in Mississauga or when I was by Weston Road and the 401. This is Ontario talk here. Oh, it's so good. The more you drink, the less hops you taste and the more malts you taste. I didn't bring this out too cold too. I probably have this at maybe 6 degrees Celsius. It was on my balcony. One of my reviews, I said I was going to take them all off the balcony because it was getting hot out, but screw you guys, man. It was cold last night. I didn't have to do that crap. Oh, yeah. Wow. You know, before I did beer reviews, I couldn't pick up a glass and say, and give a pretty good estimate at what the temperature is like. It's only after actually reading beers, setting my beer fridge to the temperature of beers, and experiencing it that I'm actually able to determine the degrees so accurately. You know, for all the hops that are in there, it doesn't mention roasted barley. but it's very likely that there's a roasted barley hop in there that is creating that roasted taste. But I don't taste the barley. For those who hate barley like myself, it's another reason why I can wrap my head around this beer and it's not that big of an issue. Look, I got all this freaking cat fur under here, man. Holy shnikes! Just don't go into my beer. Wow, so good. I'm not even at the bottom yet, but I'm going to give you my rating. I know this is a special beer. It could be better. Therefore, I'm going to give it just an even 4 out of 5, which is still great. Thank you, Hobgoblin, for allowing me to use your glass. I know that's kind of blasphemous, but can't expect me to have the proper glass for every brew, right? Oh yeah, so good. Oh, so good. All right, people. Woo! Thanks for joining me on another one of Chris's beer reviews. Don't drink and drive, but drink responsibly. And bottoms up.